Don't you ever just get excited about games and you're ready to go and play them again? Well, surely that happens to everyone. You go to school and you come back to do your homework while you're secretly ready and happy to play those awesome video games that will never get old. And these are my 10 video games that are nostalgic for me, fun, and overall awesome. I hope you guys enjoy. I love sandbox games, stuff like Roller Coaster Tycoon series, Terraria, Minecraft, that general stuff. In Roller Coaster Tycoon 2, I played it every day when I was young and I thought I was making the best and most fun theme parks around. Now if you take that and make it more realistic, boom, Planet Coaster baby. Even though Planet Coaster is very heavy on the computer and laptop and older computers can't run it, it's very good for letting your imagination run wild. You can make really smooth rides and really awesome buildings. It's really good at giving you freedom to do anything. If you fancy killing people, you can do that too. By kill, this is a rated E for everyone game, so the most you're gonna do is knock them down. You can also look at other creations thanks to the Steam Workshop. This next game is a long one. By a long one, I mean it's roughly 8 6-hour sit through. So for me, it took about 24 hours to beat this game. I guess in a Tales of game, you kinda expect that. Tales of Berseria has all the things I already love. A good story, awesome characters, and Maggie Lu is by far the best character in this game. I don't care what you say. You start off as a sister for a young boy who's fallen ill, and as a sister, you care for him and make him feel at home. Until your uncle, dad, whatever, sacrifice him into the demons, and then you go on an adventure to kill him. On the way, you meet other outlaws, funny characters, and overall, the game is funny, unique, and by funny, look at this cutscene.
Oh, sorry, mistress. I forgot to prepare.
You pathetic little shirker! A proper performer is perpetually prepared!
It's fine. Doves flying around would be a nuisance.
No, this will not do. If you cannot summon a dove, then act like one. Act like a dove.
Coo.
Also, did I mention, you have a giant claw. It's awesome. There's something you gotta know about me before we hop into number 8. I don't have a Switch or Wii U, so don't expect Breath of the Wild or Mario Odyssey to be on here. Also, the things I like the best are action games with awesome music and sometimes witty humor and overall general art styles of the game. IC is no exception. IC is a hack and slash game that has a normal story of having one plan: kill Judas. Judas is the bringer of destruction and you must stop him and kill Judas to bring peace to the land. IC has witty humor, such as if you ignore the arrows that the narrator tells you to follow, just like Stanley the Parable, the narrator will chap at you slightly and say how annoying you're playing.
Activate the photon bridge. Icy moves to activate it. What? How did...
Also, I recommend doing everything in the power to do everything the narrator tells you not to do. And you will have so much fun with the game doing so. Also, you gotta listen to this music. I recommend this game if you like hack and slashes and just general witty humor. Ah, the television has everything you can ask for. Funny shows that make you think, and stuff like that, really. But we're gamers, we don't watch TV. Except for maybe Hell's Kitchen, because seeing Gordon Ramsay yell is funny. But that's not the point of this talk. This game started from a TV show. Heard of South Park? South Park is very unique, to put it lightly. There's violence, humor, strategy, and I made a lot of cussing. So if you're young, don't play this game. So, The Fractured Butthole is the second game after The Stick of Truth, and in The Stick of Truth you are based on medieval characters, and you basically go through hell and back. The Fractured Butthole is no different except you are superheroes. There are teenage gorillas attracted to Boob, a giant nerd, Fang, and Cartman. Hell, I think even Santa shows up at one point. But the main thing that attracts me to South Park is the humor. I recommend playing this if you have a strong stomach and a weird sense of humor. Pokemon. When you think about Pokemon, you're normally thinking about a children's game that is very easy. Now, what if I told you there's a Pokemon game that is semi-dark, hard, and 3D before it was cool? Pokemon Colosseum is like all other Pokemon games, except you're a criminal that blew up your own base and made an escape. As you explore, you realize there are Pokemon being misused and having their heart locked so they can't feel anything. You try and capture those Pokemon to unlock their heart so they can be happy. Simple. However, this game is hard, or harder than the other Pokemon games at least. The thing about this game is you cannot get any Pokemon you want. You have to, or not, catch the Shadow Pokemon, and there are no wild Pokemon. Also, all battles are in doubles format, so you have to think about your moves in order, so your Pokemon don't die. I mean faint. There's one last thing I want to say about this game. The final Colosseum is awesome, but hard like I said. The main reason is because of the final two bosses. They have such incredibly balanced teams. For example, a skill swap Slowking to change his Slaking to not have Truant is insane. Top 5. This is where things get fun, and I can't recommend these games enough. Puzzle games are fun when you like to make your head hurt, or like to think about things, or help you think outside the box. It also gives you unique situations like having a portal gun, or climbing up a tower while moving one block at a time. Now add that with a witty humor, and you have Portal 2. Portal 2 is by far my favorite puzzle game, all because of the humor. GLaDOS' epic roast, and...
Alright, I've been thinking. When life gives you lemons, don't make lemonade. Make life take the lemons back. Get mad! I don't want your damn lemons! What am I supposed to do with these?
Take the lemons.
Demand to see life's manager. Make life rue the day it thought it could give Cave Johnson lemons. Do you know who I am? I'm the man who's gonna burn your house down. With the lemons!
Oh, I like this guy.
I'm gonna get my engineers to invent a combustible lemon that burns your house down!
Burn his house down. Burning people. He says what we're all thinking.
He said it perfectly. Portal 1 is a test. It gives you a nice story and some really good puzzles, but they really stepped it up on Portal 2. Better puzzles, longer game, and oh my god, the humor. I can't express how many times I laughed at weekly jokes and GLaDOS' roast. It always makes up for the really cool ways you can die in this game. Like GLaDOS' real world trap, or Wheatley's traps, or stuff like that. It's just like there's so many things, it's good. Speedruns of this game is also cool if you want to watch some. But the icing on the cake, wink, is the epic ending against Wheatley. Shooting the moon, leading out to space is awesome. Now I already talked about Pokemon once before in this list, and I just gotta say, the Pokemon spin-off games are so good that I had to put another one on my list. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky is by far the best story any Pokemon has. I highly recommend you play this game. The fights are challenging, the strategies are endless, and it's a new game every time you play because of one unique feature. The dungeons are different every time. Although the story is the same every time, the gameplay is different and it makes you come up with new strategies to think and conquer. Also, I gotta say, listen to Primal Dialga's music, also known as the background music to this video right now, and it's awesome. It's just amazing. And also, the ending is very sad. It makes me cry every time, and it's highly underrated. Okay, you're probably thinking number 3 is awesome because of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, but this is entirely my opinion right now, and I know some of you guys are not gonna agree. I picked this game because it's mainly nostalgic for me, and I picked this game and I played this game since 2004 when it first got released and played it since. Rock Band will always have a place in my heart. Me and my mom had a rivalry on who can be the best drummer, and guess who came out on top? That's right, me! You have so many options to try and perfect your skills, or even practice music of your own. This game made me a real drummer, and I can't thank it enough. I also heard other players who gave it singing lessons, guitar lessons, keyboard lessons. It's amazing how much this game can sharpen your skills. Do you like books? Nah, me neither. Do you like horror games? Cause I don't for the life of me. But this combination has a place in my heart for being the best story I have ever read. After this introduction you probably already know it because of the background, so let's just skip ahead. Also, spoilers and graphic imagery ahead for Doki Doki Literature Club. Doki Doki Literature Club is an anime dating sim that is cute and lovable, and what the heck is going on? So basically, this game is a horror game hidden inside a visual novel, and it is by far the most intelligent story I have ever heard. It takes about 3 hours to get to the good part. It's so worth it when this shit hits the fan. It gives you a new look at life if your friend isn't there anymore. Monica is also the best villain I have ever seen. Her dedication to be a waifu is one for the books. Also, the fact that she can control the game and is self-aware is awesome. Stop talking to Yuri. Stop playing with me instead. It's all I have. Please play with me. Play with me. I don't have Alright. For the people who know me, this is no surprise. But if you're new, hello, welcome. And I hope you hit that subscribe button. But anyway, bullet hells are my favorite thing in the world, and also are hack and slashes. Now combine the two and you have my favorite game. Fury is a 10 out of 10 here. Difficulty, music, bosses, quotes, story, I could just go on and on. Listen to a couple of these quotes and you'll be surprised you haven't heard of this game. It's very underrated.
On a scale of 1 to 10, she's an 11, and she'd give herself a 12.
Excellence is not an art, it's pure habit. We are what we repeatedly do.
Given me the chance to teach my son an important lesson, that when good men look away, evil prevails.
The game gives you a difficulty curve and make you learn from your mistakes. Of course, there's promenade mode, which gives you an easier time, but you earn nothing from it. No achievements and no self-satisfaction. This game is meant to be hard, just like the Dark Souls series, so take it with a grain of salt that you're getting your ass kicked. It also gives you the dedication to defeat all the bosses with the endings. You should also listen to the music. It is by far the greatest soundtrack I have ever heard. And just play the game. Or if you don't want to play the game, at least listen to the soundtrack and appreciate the music and the time and effort that they've made my favorite game. And also, I may have found a glitch. Yeah, it works! Oh my god! I found something huge! This has been Somber Cakes, and I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please spread it around. It is not monetized either, so I'm not doing this for money. And I hope you have a nice day, night, and see you guys later. Bye!